Welcome back this morning. All right, if you're getting married, the one thing that you really want to spend some time and money thinking about is the photographer, because after all, the big day when the cake's been eaten and you've worn the dress, the one thing that you have left, it's your pictures. So Peter Barnett from Barnett Photographic Services is here to give us some advice. This is a tough one because you really want the right photographer.
Absolutely, Megan. Absolutely.
How do you find the right photographer?
Well, we tell people that whoever you book with, whatever studio, if you go with us, if you go with someone else, it's essential to have a rapport with your photographer. Have that feeling that that photographer, that studio is going to do what you want.
You have to get the confidence in the photographer.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Are there questions that, bride and groom should be asking?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Again, there's lots of pitfalls planning a wedding with all the things that people are doing, going everywhere for cakes and dresses and all that. A lot of times the considerations with photography are overlooked. How much time is it going to take? We're going to shoot your wedding. Are we going to come to the house and shoot preparations? What style of photography, from photojournalistic to formal photography? But the main thing is, like, professional photographers sort of, well, most definitely know what they're doing. But sometimes the logistics of time. After the ceremony, how long does it take to get to the reception? We've encountered marathons in the city of Baltimore, and even though that 10-block span from uptown to downtown all of a sudden takes an hour. But those considerations, does the church have something going on after your event? So those are some unseen things that sometimes cause problems. But again, a professional should be able to negotiate around anything. But definitely is a little bit of research, but that can be done with a conversation with a competent professional studio.
And a lot of it too is communication. I know that there were pictures that during my wedding I said, "Oh, I wish I had had that. I wish I had communicated better to the photographer, so I could have gotten this photograph." So there probably needs to be a lot of dialogue.
Oh, definitely. And we encourage people, if you see something in a magazine and you like that idea, bring it to us. Unfortunately, some of those shots in the misty meadow, I've got to say that that took 12 people 3 hours to do. But if there's a certain style, if there's a certain style of photography or a particular picture, even a picture that my parents did 30 years ago, we'd like this recreated.
That's neat.
Yeah, but definitely a little bit of homework there. We've had some difficulties with officiants. The bride was surprised when the officiant said, "No photography, no flash."
Wow.
We're unobtrusive, we're behind the scenes, but nevertheless, that's something to talk to not only a photographer about, but to talk to your officiant, knowing a little bit about the goings-on, and primarily a lot of time, a good deal of time. We're fast, we're efficient, but it's the ceremony, the photos afterwards, and then the time to the reception. So.
You brought up professionalism. You also, and depending on what kind of wedding you have, there's a good chance, though, you don't want the photographer showing up in like a Metallica T-shirt.
Again, I did a great Ocean City beach wedding where it was a great thing in the Hawaiian shirts and short pants and flip-flops. It was wonderful, you know. But that's not too often. Generally, we're attired in simple black or in tux if necessary. But again, I cringe sometimes when I see photographers in camouflage sweatpants.
Sure. Yes. But I bet you've seen it all, and it must be a wonderful job to capture people on the happiest day of their life.
I think that's the main motivation. My partner Pam Kempton and I run this business, and I think the like-minded idea is that we see two people form a union, and we get to participate and again capture the important memories on in a permanent way.
Where can people find you if they want more information?
You can find us on the web at barnettphoto.net. And view our galleries of many, many weddings. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in. It really is one of the most important things that you do with the wedding. Thank you. Besides who you marry. All right, thanks, Peter. Thank you.